If you are enjoying the story so far and need more Dungeons and Dragons in your life, I invite you to check out another group called the Long Past Podcast. They are working their way through heroism and tragedy in the events of the Chragan War. Their name and link are in the description below. Del has treated our hurts and healed the injuries. The day is quiet and warming, and our unaware quarry is making greater and greater distance, while a yawning chasm stands between them and us. The only resources left to the elves are what they can scrape together from the bare bones of this small, sand-bound oasis. Now let's get into it. Welcome back to the Land of the Hunter. This is now the 62nd day of our struggles against the hobgoblins. The elves have survived a deadly fight. Adran's mind was violated and then avenged. Thía had a terrifying encounter with a vengeful spirit. Varin sprouted fur in the desert, and Del was nearly swamped beneath an army of skeletons. Now, while Thía and Adran have carefully made handheld clay spheres and filled them separately with tar, acid, and water, Varin has spent the hour wandering about. This is by the way, this is retroactively, because I realized I made a small mistake. I can only get that doubling foraging bonus if I'm traveling while I do it. So I'm going to count that hour as him traveling about the area and seeing what he can find. Retroactively, because I realized I made a mistake. Gathered some helpful plants, and has since discovered very old slings among the still motionless skeletons. They do need to be restored somewhat. Either Thía or Varin, or anyone who wants to, can attempt one sleight of hand check, and they'll cast guidance on whoever wants to do it. There is only one chance on this.
Lowest I can roll is a 20.
Fair enough. I'm still going to have. If you don't mind, they'll still cast guidance if you want them to.
Yeah, I don't mind. What does that do?
It adds a D4, I believe, and I'll double check to make sure I'm not getting anything else wrong. Rather than relying on memory. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a D4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice. So there you go. Gives you a numerical bonus.
Okay.
Adran's also offering. However, I think we'll go with Thía because of her dexterous fingers. So go ahead. So he'll cast guidance on you, and you can give me a sleight of hand check, which I know you said the lowest you can roll is a 20.
Yeah, and then
there you go.
Roll 1d4.
Yes, please.
So 21.
Total of 21, which means you actually passed the maximum DC. You are able to recover a total of 3 slings. They are not likely to survive more than 1 day's use, however.
Well, it's better than nothing.
And with that in mind, Varin is going to collect. You can each collect. Our original sling stones were taken away, but we were left the pouches. So you can each refill your slingstone pouches, which I believe each of you has 3. Is that correct?
I think I have 1 pouch of sling stones.
I think we made 3 for each.
Oh, we did?
I believe so. I'm checking your character sheet. Adran says he has 2 pouches.
I think we went with the people who have more attacks per round got more.
Thea, you do actually have a second slingstone pouch on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's how we did it. 2 for Thea, 2 for Adran, and 3 for Varin, because he tends to go through his ammunition rather recklessly.
Okay.
All right.
So that's is it 20 per pouch then?
Yes.
Okay.
Adran, because of various issues several game sessions ago, I forgot to have you roll an intelligence saving throw after following the last long rest you had. Please give me an intelligence saving throw now, sir. When you find your character sheet. That is actually a success. You do not take a level of exhaustion, sir. A comment was left on our recent escapade. Dad jokes, and in particular horrifically bad dad jokes, are highly popular. So continue with the horribly bad dad jokes, sir. Alright. We are coming up on 9 a.m. in the morning. There is still a roughly 30-foot wide chasm that the insectoid demons came up out of, that we have to cross in order to get back into pursuing our Yuan-ti prey. I believe, Thea, that with your second story work, you add your dexterity modifier to your long jump distance. Is that correct?
I think so, but let me check real quick.
Much appreciated. And if you could put that in the chat for my sake. Yeah. So you can jump a total of 17 feet.
And I also have that.
Yeah, so you basically you move 5 feet and you make a long jump of 17 feet, which is still rather short of 30.
But if it's if the chasm's not too deep, she could just climb down it, go walk across and climb back up.
She could. And what about the others?
You said it's 35 feet, right?
30 feet across.
30 feet across.
And we don't have our ropes.
We don't have rope. The people that we slayed, did they have anything interesting on them?
Not for the purposes of rope in that regard. Weapons, sure. Some of the slain insectoid humanoids. I don't think any of us can toss you, Adran. I mean, I'm significantly stronger than I used to be, but I don't think I can throw you that far. There's some of those 3-headed throwing daggers that the insectoids used, and some of those 2-headed glaive staff weapons, but not much in the way of rope or anything like that. With a sigh, I did eat 4 Silvatafs, so I can cast Jump on everyone, but it's going to take up all of my first level spots.
Okay. If he's okay with that.
Adran, I know you're muted. What is your jump distance, sir? With a running start of 10 feet, your jump distance is equal to your strength score. If you're not able to chat, that's okay. I'll take a look at your strength score. Okay, so your strength score is a 12. Oh, there you go. So that would give you a total jump distance of 36 feet. So you could, with jump on you, you could definitely make that if you dash. Del has a jump distance with the jump spell of 30 feet. So he could make it if he dashes. It's gonna be one of those things where he's like on the edge. So someone would probably want to precede him and be ready to catch him.
Would it? You said that he.
For you, Thea, yeah. Go ahead.
You said that he had only gotten 3 spell slots, right?
Varin has 4 currently because he ate 4 Silvataf prior.
Well, if Varin's going ahead anyway, she could. Well. Yeah.
Let me double check something. Let's see. I do still have 4 Silvataf remaining, so I could cast it. I could cast Jump on Everyone. We could all leap across,
yes.
And I'll just have to eat all 4 Silvataf right away.
Okay.
So I have.
Because I was gonna say if that's the case, we could save a spell slot by having Thea just climb and walk. Because
right.
the idea was to have Varin go ahead anyway.
True. And I just checked, with jump on you, Thea, you have a maximum jump range of 51 feet.
Oh, so she can basically do something fancy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially with Athlete on you and your abilities to dash, you're going to clear that easily. And Varin has a strength score of 15. So, yeah, I can jump 45 feet. Okay. So, I will go ahead and cast Jump on Everyone. Who's going to go first, sir? He's typing or thinking, one of the two. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer. Who would you like to go first? And bear in mind that someone at least needs to go ahead of Del to catch him in case he slips. Okay. With a running start, and Varin at least gets to ignore difficult terrain cost. Varin is going to leap across the distance. Okay. Del is going to leap because his strength score is just barely on the edge. He's going to have to give me dexterity saving throw, and if he fails, Varin's going to have to try and catch him. Dexterity saving throw, go. Well, he gets a nat 20.
Wow.
And slides smoothly past Varin as though he's skiing on the sand.
He was just meant to make that jump. Go him.
And Varin just kind of stares at him like, show off. Oh, and that reminds me of something. Following the battle, during which Varin transformed, you should each have around 8 pounds of scorpion meat. Because we harvested 32 pounds from the scorpion.
Okay.
32 divided by the 4 of us is 8 pounds, yeah. Varin has to eat 2 pounds of it to make up for hunger issues, shall we say.
Well, you can give him the land shares then.
Let's just say that eating that amount of physical activity really took something out of him. All right, Thea. What would you like to attempt to do as you leap across this with your near 60-foot range jump?
She's going to do one of those really nice, flashy jumps where she jumps and she, like, twirls and does a backflip and lands neatly.
Give me an acrobatics check. Let's see how well you nail this. Good grief. You float into the air, first into a backflip that turns into a spin one way, ending in a front flip and a spin the other way, landing past both Varin and Del with hardly a puff of sand. And Adran. What have you got, sir? Are you going to attempt anything fancy or just jump it? Dash, dash, jump. All right. We make it across and make our way over to the spot where the bridge was prior to them cutting it and dropping it down into the chasm below, while Varin munches down on the 4 silvertaff he had. With kind of that same voracious appetite that he ate the 2 pounds of scorpion meat. So that's 4 first level spell slots. Should have done a hero's pose on landing, probably. Okay, we get to that spot, and Varin just kind of grins. They had those really big spike beasts with them, and I'm good at tracking beasts. And he gets a survival with advantage because of favored foe. Okay, yep, that's a success. So, real quick, we are starting our travel at 9 a.m. As we travel, with Varin following the trail, and I imagine the rest, Adran, what is our marching order? I assume Varin in the lead to follow the trail.
Yeah, I want Varin to head off first so then he can at least get a good idea about how he's going to go in stealthily and kind of set up camp without them noticing.
Okay.
We are...
Well, this is just for our travel.
Oh. Just for traveling. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking Varin in front, me right after you, and then Thea and Del in the rear.
All right. So Varin is tracking and keeping alert for danger. Thea, would you, you, Del, and Adran can each, if you want, it depends on what you want to do. You could attempt to forage for more plants, like of the healing variety or the aid variety, kind of like silvertaff. It's up to you what you guys want to do.
I'll try looking for more silvertaff.
All right, you're going to look for that specifically. Thea, how about yourself?
I think she's gonna look for healing items, especially the ones that don't need to be made into potions, because we don't have any supplies to make them with currently.
That's true.
Correct. So let me get, let's see. So Adran, you're looking for beneficial plants, yes? All right. And you're looking for silvertaff specifically, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Get my table up here. It is going to be slightly difficult. There are more plants on this side of the chasm, so it's not going to be it's not going to be super difficult, just more difficult than it could be. And Thea, you're looking specifically for healing plants.
Yeah, stuff like talon sap or the mudworm root.
Excellent. Last session I did give all the talon saps that Varin found to Del, unless anyone wants some of those.
Well, I figure if we have more of them, it couldn't hurt.
Right.
Especially since like all of our brews are gone.
Correct. All right, Adran first. Del is going to cast guidance on you.
Okay.
So you can give me a survival check plus 1d4.
Survival? Okay.
Yes, because you are foraging.
All right.
If y'all hear me slurping down tea, I apologize. I've had a long day and a very dry throat. All right, now a d4, sir.
Right.
Although I'll tell you that's not a good roll.
Yeah. I'm finding a lot of dirt.
Yep. But hey, you could always find another stick.
Hey, you know
So that's
what?
a total of
That was
10.
Pretty good.
That's not going to find you a silvertaff, I'm sorry to say.
No.
But I will allow you to find a boon plant. Roll me a d6.
All right. Wow.
Okay, that is. Oh, what? How interesting. All right. I'll tell you how many you find in just 1 second,
Okay.
because I have to pull up another handout. Here we go. Alright, roll me 1d6 plus nothing, because that's going to determine how much you find.
Okay. Don't roll a 1.
Nope, you find 2 Fleetfoot leaves. These grant the eater a plus 10 feet of movement to their base speed for 1 hour.
Whoa.
Effectively, this gives you the effect of the Longstrider spell without having to cast a spell.
Cool beans.
And you find 2 of them. Alright, Thea. While Adran is attempting to find Silvataff, and unfortunately that means that Dell's concentrating on guidance for him, please give me a survival check. You're looking for Mudworm or Talent Zap. Wow! Yeah, that's a success.
Oh, the lowest I can roll on that one is a 21.
Jeez. Reliable talent is insane.
Mhm.
Please roll me 1d... What is your wisdom modifier?
+1.
It's 1d6 plus... Okay, 1d6 plus 1 then. And with that successful overroll, I'll let you choose Mudworm Root or Talent Sap.
Talon sap because it heals more.
Excellent. You find 5 samples of Talon Sap. The thick leaves nearly bursting with the health-granting sap. I'm going to say that counts as 1 hour. It is currently still the morning. There's no wind, no precipitation, and it's the normal 70 degrees of heat.
Varin?
We have traveled... Huh?
How much was, or what was the thing with the fleet leaf? It was 10 feet of movement?
For 1 hour.
Okay.
It's literally the Longstrider spell, but in plant form.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. I figured that breaking it down as simply as that would help.
Okay.
All right. You were going to say something to him.
I was?
You said Varin.
Oh, yeah, I said Varin, as in you get your attention and ask about the fleet leaf.
Gotcha. All right then. While I quickly gather some information, because I forgot to have this up and available already. My bad. There it is. Whew. Did I write it down on here? Of course I didn't. That would have been intelligent of me. Where did I write it down? Oh yes, I remember now. Alright, so Varin... so we've been traveling for 1 hour along your trail. So it is currently... we're coming up on the 9 o'clock hour. And Varin has some information to share. 15 medium-sized creatures, 6 large-sized, and those 2 huge-sized creatures, the beasts, passed through here 3 hours ago. And then Varin pauses, looking around, and he's going to have to give some survival checks here to figure out what's happening at 9 o'clock. Once I figure out what my character sheet is. Okay, so first 2 checks are with advantage because beast tracks. And the second's going to be at normal. Or sorry, the third's going to be at normal. Okay, 14. As I quickly realized I left something closed up. Of course I did. Here it is. Varin points in one direction. Some of them took, bless you, some of them took one of the beasts that direction. Something landed over here. There's no tracks leading up to it. They just appear. And Callus got on its back and flew off. So, he points off into the northeast. A group of the medium-sized creatures took the huge-sized beast and went northeast. Callus got on a flying mount and flew away. Direction unknown. However, that 25 survival check is awesome. That direction, and he points to the northwest, that's where our scent was dragged. Our gear is that way.
So, do we get our stuff and then go after them?
Adrian's just like, I must have my magic shield. I must have it.
And my armor.
So we go in that. And what? Sorry?
And my armor.
And armor, yes,
Yeah.
indeed. As Varin starts in that direction, Thía, you notice that he pauses and picks something up out of the ground.
Uh-huh.
It's a little corn silk doll wearing a simple blue wool dress. It's been tossed to the side of the trail. It was once stained with tears, but now it's marked with fading smears of blood.
Is it the same one that was in her pack?
Yes. The one that you picked up off the outside the trapped area that you didn't let anyone else in on. So Varin's just kind of looking at it like, huh? Where'd this come from? Look, sir. Okay, have an inspiration point.
No, these are not
Oh,
the
you
droids.
already have one.
These are not the droids you're looking for, obviously.
Yeah, nope, they are not, because you already rolled your. You already got an inspiration point, sir. Gotta use those up if you want to keep earning new ones. Do you say anything about this doll, Thía?
It didn't have blood on it the last time I saw that.
When did you see it?
Well, you remember we were climbing down that cliff.
I remember, but I didn't see a doll.
Yeah, that was the doll I saw.
So what? It takes Varin a few moments to think it through. Oh, the little girl's doll.
Mm-hmm.
Varin will offer it to you if you want to carry it.
Thanks. I think she might want this back.
Then it sounds like we better get it back to her. And he's going to set off on that trail to the northwest. Alright. Did anyone want to roll to do any more foraging checks?
Yeah.
Alright. This will account for the 10 o'clock hour.
Okay.
Adran, what are you going to search for, sir?
Nothing really specific, but anything that will help.
So are you looking for healing or boon?
Boon.
Alright, give me a survival check. They'll cast guidance on you one more time.
Alright.
Ooh, dear.
Wow.
Roll me d4.
Adran, you're just out of your preferred lands, obviously.
I am seriously out of my element. This is horrible.
Wow, that's loud.
I mean, especially
so
that harsh
total of-
wind that just rolled right by.
That just blew a lot of sand right in your face, and you're just like, unfortunately, a total of 6 is not going to get you anything. My apologies.
I hate you, Mad Max.
Thea, did you want to? You could have rolled that with advantage
I
if you
could have.
used your inspiration
I don't know why I
point.
didn't think of that.
Thea, did you want to forage yourself for anything?
Yeah, let's... Because we have a while until we get to the camp, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so she'll go ahead and try for the Silvataf this time.
Okay. Roll me a survival check. Excuse me. 21. That's your minimum roll, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh, good grief.
Yes, that's actually a an absolute use of your wow, words fail me. Your reliable talent feature. Sheesh.
Being rogue is awesome.
Yeah, that reliable talent's kind of kicking the DM's challenge table butt. All right. You're looking specifically for Silvataf?
Mm-hmm.
21 is a good roll. Please roll me 1d6 plus 1. You find 2 samples of Silvataf.
She'll hand them to Adran.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry,
As you're
I
handing them
meant
to
to.
Adran,
I meant to get more, but
This is
yeah,
better
Varin's
than
kind of
nothing.
setting a hard pace. It's kind of difficult to really delve into the ground and find good, helpful plans. Speaking of which, Varin twitches suddenly to the side, leading us away from the trail. As he does so, he points at some tracks. 2 hours old, 3 huge creatures crossed the trail. And he glances back at the rest of you. I don't know whose tracks they are.
Ooh, somebody new to the party.
Not joining the trail we're following. It's just crossing the trail. And I imagine that we don't want to encounter anything other than the creatures we're hunting.
I don't think we want to either.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the 10 o'clock hour. Varin glances at you, Adrian. They still passed through here 3 hours ago. Adrian, please give me... Where am I looking for that? Please give me an investigation check, sir.
All right. I'm going to use my inspiration point just to
Help yourself
help
out.
myself out. I'll roll a 4.
Well, a total of 22 is awesome.
Yes.
From 1 hour to the next, the exact same amount of time for how long ago they passed through, meaning they're traveling at the same steady pace, a normal marching pace, which indicates, unless they change their pace, that means if they traveled for 8 hours, that means that they're a total of 24 miles ahead of us when they set up camp.
Okay.
Okay, so with that information, you're able to give Varin a hint when we get closer. When is a good time to use primeval awareness? Because you recall, they did have some undead giant snake skeletons with them.
Yes.
Which is something primeval awareness can detect.
Especially when he's within 6 miles of whatever entity it is.
Indeed. So that would mean that 2 hours prior to actually getting to their camp, a total of 6 miles, that's when you would want to tell Varin to go ahead and use primeval awareness.
All right.
Which would mean, given our pace, which is also normal pace, and their previous pace, that would mean at 2 p.m. is when we want to set up. Is when Varin would want to do the primeval awareness.
Okay.
Good job rolling that investigation check. And also, good thing you rolled with advantage.
Yep.
Okay. We continue traveling. Does anyone want to forage again?
I want to, but I'm horrible at it.
All right. Adran, what would you like to forage for?
What can I forage for?
Whatever you
Something
want.
more than just a muddy rock or a long stick.
You could even, if you want, just roll for anything.
Okay.
And not say, I'm trying to find this or that.
I'm just going to roll for anything.
Del will cast guidance on you.
I would very much like to find something worth finding.
As we're coming up to the 11 o'clock hour.
You gotta be kidding.
It's a good thing you're the intelligent one. Let's say that.
Stupid rock.
Yep, you find another. I'll tell you this: even with a maximum from guidance, you're not gonna find anything.
No, I'm not gonna find anything.
Sorry to say, Thea. Oh goodness, that's a total of 4.
Rock.
And you don't even find a stick.
I'm just gonna kick this rock out of the way.
You stub your toe as you remember you're not wearing boots.
Ow!
Better he thought he found something, but it's a thorn patch.
Son of a half troll! Oh.
Okay. Take an inspiration point, sir.
My pain and misery.
Ow, my side.
Gives me what I need.
Thea, your survival. What are you searching for? Anything at all, or are you looking for something specific? It's a joke.
Dell's missing spell slots too, isn't he?
Let me double. I don't think so. I think he ate some Sylvataf previously, but I'll double check. Yeah, he's at full first level spell slots.
Okay, I'll go ahead, but Varin and Adran aren't.
Varin has all of his first level spell slots. I don't know how Adran is.
I am completely empty.
Yeah.
Well, you have Sylvataf. You can eat some.
Yeah. I can eat 4 and only get 4.
Well, that's better than 0.
True.
Would you like to eat your 4 Sylvataf that you have?
I'm kind of hungry.
Then that's a yes.
Okay, if they don't need more spell slots immediately, I'll go ahead and, because I have 5, I want to see if I can hand at least a couple to Adran and Varin also. So
You have 5? How many would you like to give to each?
well, I think I want to search for more of the Talon Sap. That way I can figure out how much I'm giving to everyone after.
Oh, you're giving Talon Sap. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Sylvataf. Yes. Do you want to search first? Do you want to search first or hand out first?
Search first and then hand out.
Okay. Give me the survival check. Yeah, you find it. Roll me a d6 plus 1. Is that another use of your reliable talent?
Yeah.
It was. Otherwise, it would have been a result of 2. Okay, so you find 4 more Talon Saps.
Okay, so that gives 9. So I'll give 3 to Varin, 3 to Adran, and keep 3 for myself.
How many did you say to Varin? Sorry?
3 to Varin, 3 to Adran, and I'll keep 3 for myself because that gives me a total of 9 after finding that the 4.
Nice. And Dell still has a bunch himself.
Yeah, I just
Varin's earlier
figured that
foraging.
since Varin's off by himself a lot, and so is Adran, it's probably good for them to have some, and Thea's been by herself more than she likes, so...
Yeah, unless Dell's managing to stick close to you, which, given your high level of mobility, isn't very often. Alright, so we're coming up on the 11 o'clock hour.
What was the Talon Sap? It was 4d6s or
4d4 plus 4.
44, yeah.
Thank you.
Nice try, sir. Alright, we're coming up on the 11 o'clock hour, and Varin will nod. Yeah, same amount of time ago. They're definitely keeping the same pace. They're not in any hurry. Alright. And at this point, Varin is also going to say, but they've added 2 more medium-sized beasts. And I don't recognize this. Wait, no, I do recognize this. Adran, please give me an intelligence check.
Oh.
Investigation. An investigation check, excuse me. As Varin draws your attention to the trail.
I'll try to give you a very intelligent investigation.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that trounces the... Yeah, you kind of trounce my DC.
I told you I was going to give you an intelligent investigation.
2 similar-looking lines dig through the sandy ground. About the same distance apart constantly. There's no interruption to the trail. Except every now and then there's a slight burr on one side. that looks rather remarkably similar to the trail our bone cart used to leave. They've taken our mules and our cart.
That stinkers.
And, with that success, by the way, to the side you find some crumbs, some place where water was slopped. They're gorging themselves on our supplies.
Hansel, what are you doing?
So, 11 o'clock has now passed. We're going into the 12 o'clock hour, and the wind is kicking up into a strong wind in the desert. Sand is starting to blow across our view, which means any sight-based or hearing-based perception check, or survival check for that matter, is going to be at disadvantage. Which also means the trail is being erased.
Oh, we should hurry up.
Adran and Thía, do either of you want to forage while we travel through the increasing winds?
I will forage for more than just rocks.
Okay, give me a survival check at disadvantage with guidance.
Oh boy.
You should actually have on your character sheet, sir, the option of clicking guidance.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, it's right there under your in your tool proficiencies and custom skills.
Tool proficiency. There we go.
Underneath it. Yep, there you go.
There. And now survival.
And now click on your survival at disadvantage.
All right, I'm keeping my eyes closed and pointing my finger.
Or at normal.
Hey.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say or at normal if you use your inspiration point. So we'll go with that 7 plus 4 maximum roll on guidance. Nice.
Yes.
Which actually beats a 10.
Yay.
What were you searching for, sir?
I don't know. What was I searching for? I was basically just closing my eyes and pointing my finger.
Like, please find something. Please find something.
In that case, wilds, foraging. Here we go. Please roll me 1d6, sir.
1d6. Oop.
You find neutral plants.
Interesting.
Indeed. Foraging. Neutral. There. Where'd it go? There it is. All right. Roll me 1d8. Okay. Now also roll me. Okay. Roll me another d8. That particular plant is not applicable in this area. Okay. Now roll me 1d6 to find out how many of these you find. Wow. You find 5 glowstones.
How do you spell that?
Glow and stone put together.
I thought you said low stones. I'm like, wait a second. What is a low stone?
Well, that's when you mishear a word and, you know.
Quite accurate, and you already have an inspiration point, so I cannot give you one for that excellent statement. Thía, would you like to roll? And you find 5 of those, Adran.
All right.
Those could be potentially useful, by the way, if you can blind some people.
Yeah.
Thía, did you want to give me a survival check?
Yeah, I think she'll just try to look for something hopeful.
All right, I'm going to take that to mean boon plants.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me a survival check.
Is it at normal or disadvantage?
It is at disadvantage.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. Unless you want to use your inspiration point. Okay. A nat 1 is canceled by reliable talent. I think? Does that actually negate nat 1s? I cannot remember.
I think nat 1s, you can still succeed on a nat 1 if it's a skill check. It's just when you're fighting that a nat 1 can make you.
Yes, you are correct. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, roll me 1d6. I'm kind of hoping for a 5. Because 5 is something we haven't seen yet. Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm going to copy and paste it into the chat. You find... Oh, excuse me. Roll 1d6 plus 1. Okay, you find 2 bear claw roots.
What?
And here's what bear claw roots grant to the person who eats it. For reference sake, as I quickly look it up, that means that for 1 hour, whoever eats this plant has a strength score of, hang on, getting it, a strength score of 21.
Whoa.
That's pretty awesome.
Damn.
For 1 hour.
Oh, for 1 hour? That's
That's
quite a treasure.
And you found 2 of them.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You know, there might be some sort of comment to be made about how we're using all these various natural remedies to help boost ourselves in this adventure, but we'll leave that for another time.
We believe in doing things the natural way, okay?
Yeah, totally.
I almost wonder
Adran,
what would
not
happen
Adran.
if I took one of the glowstones and threw it in my sling.
That could be
Hit
interesting.
somebody with it.
If you're going, I would say if you, it's not.
I think we've used it before to try and temporarily blind them, and to help add for light. Because Thea's used them in a battle before.
You have. I just don't remember if we've used them to cause damage. They are named glowstones. I will allow you to use them as sling stones if you want to.
Yeah, I just have 5 of them.
Yeah, fair. Alright, so now Varin has to make a survival check because, as I said, the visible trail is being erased by the blowing sands. Instead of using his eyes to search, Varin gets down real low, almost on his hands and knees, gets his nose very close to the ground, and takes a big sniff. So he is searching for those in the beast trail by scent, which means he still gets advantage. Wait, yeah, because he's not relying on sight. Okay, 23. Varin just kind of points off in the direction. That way, still to the northwest. And Adran, you'll note, the sky is not visible currently. But because of Natural Explorer, Varin does not get lost.
Yeah.
Unless a magical means intrudes. You were going to say something, I apologize for interrupting.
Oh no, I was just saying, oh, yeah. As in, I agree with you.
Gotcha. As you're completely blind in the sand. Okay, so that's the 11 o'clock hour. We're coming up now on the 12 o'clock hour. Did anyone want to do another survival check for foraging?
I will try again.
Okay, it is still at disadvantage. Are you going to search for anything specific or just completely random?
I am going to be completely random. See what I come up with.
Okay, give me a survival check at disadvantage with guidance. A7 is nothing. Sorry.
I found more sand, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of blowing around us. Thea, did you want to attempt a survival check at disadvantage?
Yeah.
All right. Given that you... And yeah, let's just see how it goes. Can reliable talent save you again? Apparently it does not need to this time. All right, were you looking for something specific or something random?
Just something helpful.
Okay, roll me d6 on the boon plants table. A 2. Forfenty. Roll me d6 plus 1. You find 6 Forfenty. When eaten for the next 24 hours, the person who eats one has automatic success on 3 death saves. It's rendered inert after 3 non-consecutive death saves.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
You still have to you still have to go through each round for each death save. It's not like you just stand up. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so we're now through the 12 o'clock hour, coming up on 1 o'clock. And Varin's still sniffing along the trail. Still 3 hours ago. No changes since the mules joined them. I've got the trail of 2. I actually need to double check the size here. And I'm looking in the wrong book.
Just gonna give
At least one huge. Sorry, go ahead.
Just gonna go ahead and give one of those to everyone.
One of those.
The
sorry?
Forfenty.
Oh, the Forfenty. And you found 6 of them.
Yeah, so she'll go.
Dell's gonna go ahead and eat one. Varin's just gonna go ahead and eat one. It's good for 24 hours. Why not?
Mm-hmm. And then
where am I?
Adran, you have one, and she'll eat one of them, which means that there's 2
Okay.
left.
Adran, did you want to go ahead and eat yours?
Is that the one that's for 24 hours? It's automatic success on 3 death saves?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'll save it for later.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just copying the information and taking it down in my log.
Fair enough.
What was it called again? It was...
Forfenting?
Forfenting.
Forfenty.
Oh, T.
I'll put it in the chat.
Forfenty.
6 medium-sized creatures, 2 large, and 1 huge. 3 hours ago, they passed through this area. Oh, and the 2 medium-sized creatures that are our mules.
How exactly did they get our mules? I thought they were with the other group.
They must have taken them.
I wonder if the other group is
how else?
safe.
Say what?
I wonder if the other group is safe.
You lost me on that question. Sorry.
That other clan that we were with. You know, the one where the town ended up flooding every morning or something.
Oh yeah. They weren't involved in this adventure.
Oh no, I thought we left the mule and cart with them.
No.
Nope, we didn't. We brought them with us.
Oh.
We just left them behind at the top of the cliff when we went down into the chasm.
Oh.
Into the trapped area.
I'm sorry, I don't have my journal with me, so I have no idea anymore.
It's hard to remember things, I get ya.
Yeah.
Alright, we are coming up on the 2 o'clock hour, which you may recall, sir, at 2 o'clock is when we are going to be 6 miles away from potentially from the enemy camp. Does anyone want to forage?
Yes, I do. I'm just trying to...
Okay, you handle your thing. Thea, did you want to forage? We are still in the sand.
Yeah, might as well see what other helpful things she can find.
Okay, and you're still looking boon?
Yep.
Alright, give me the survival check at disadvantage. Well, Dell prepares to cast guidance on Adran. So that's a 4 and a 10. So yeah, you that's another excellent use of your reliable talent. All right, roll me a d6. Okay, you find another batch of Forfenty. Give me 1d6 plus 1. You find another 5. Adran, did you want to forage? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm going to use my inspiration point so I can roll at normal.
Okay, and you also get guidance.
Yes.
So for survival check, if you please. And you're just looking for anything? Hey, you found something!
Can I say I'm looking for Silvatap, or can I just say I'm looking for anything?
That is a total of 23. It's your choice. Do you want to find Silvataf or do you want to find anything?
Gosh. I'm stuck. I have no idea what I want to choose. I kind of want to find something other than Silvataf, but something that will also be helpful and beneficial. So, what can I look for?
You could look for healing or boon. Silvataf is on the boon table.
Let's go healing.
Okay. In that case, are you looking for anything on healing or just what can be eaten quickly?
Anything on healing.
Anything on healing. All right, roll me d6.
All right.
This is to find out what you find. Okay. And roll me another d6 to see how many mudworm roots you find.
Okay.
You find 3 of the very worm-like mudworm roots.
All right.
These can be eaten as an action and grant 2d4 plus 2.
Okie dokie.
We are coming up on the 2 o'clock hour, sir. Do you want to drop a hint to Varin?
Varin. I think we're a pretty close range from the party in front of us. I think it would be nice if you used your primeval awareness just to pick up anything, anything important.
Right. Oh yeah, they had those undead skeleton things. So Varin's going to go ahead and use a first level spell slot for primeval awareness, which I'll put in the chat. So I'm going to say, if you want to get super technical, he activates this at about 30 seconds ahead, before 2 o'clock. As I have to quickly adjust something on my screen here. Sorry, stand by. Sorry. Okay. After 30 seconds, coming up on the 2 o'clock hour, Varin nods. Yeah. Undead. Just came up.
Got it.
And it had to be at the furthest reaches of my range. I don't know if it's directly ahead of us or behind us, but we're moving straight ahead, and I just picked it up. And close to about 30 seconds later, right before it ends, Varin stiffens. Hold on. I picked something else up. It's gone. But just for a second, I felt something. I'm not sure if it's ahead of us. I sensed a fiend. Or, possibly many fiends. I'm not sure.
Well, we just got to be on good reproach.
Good reproach?
Or beyond reproach.
Or careful?
I'm sorry, the sand is really messing with me right now.
I mean, I guess we could try to be careful if you really want to. I'm not sure why.
I don't know what he meant. I really don't.
I don't really do it.
Oh, gotcha. Also, Adran. In about an hour, sorry, my screen's having issues on my end.
Hey, that's okay. We're all dealing with the issue of wind.
In about another hour of travel, if the calculations are correct, that would be the time to have Varin split off if you want him to infiltrate separately.
Yeah, in the next hour, that would be good for Varin to split off from our group.
Okay, I'm just measuring something real quick. Okay. Alright, so That means at 3 o'clock is when you would have them split off.
Okay.
While the rest of the party travel as normal. Does anyone want to do any further foraging checks in the last hour before Varin departs the party?
I will try anything.
Okay. To note, as I quickly almost forgot, the wind has died down as we're coming up on 3 o'clock. We're back into clear vision. So survival check at normal for you, sir, with guidance.
All right.
And you're searching for anything, yes?
Anything.
That is a 12.
Yes.
Pardon me. All right, roll me d6. Let's see what you find.
A 3.
You find silly plants.
Well, that's rather silly.
All right, so let's see. Roll me. Hang on. It might help if I had these things sorted, alphabetically. That might be helpful.
Cool.
Here we go. All right, roll me 1d6, sir. Is the first d6 to determine what you find?
The 3 determined what I found.
Okay.
4 determined how many I'm getting.
Gotcha. You find 4 heart toes, which I'll put in the chat.
Heart toes.
Whoever eats one sprouts pink antlers for the next 8 hours.
That sounds fun.
And you found 4 of them.
And what good are they?
They're whatever use you can find to make of pink antlers, sir.
You can look fabulously horny.
I was not gonna go there, but
Or you could use them to appear very odd and out of this world and, maybe attempt to scare someone.
okay.
Or it depends on how you try to use them. Thea, did you want to forage for anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to search for anything at all, or be specific?
Anything helpful.
Okay. Anything helpful. So you're searching for boon plants once more, yes? Okay. Roll me a survival check at normal. 21. Is that a use of reliable talent? It is indeed, because you rolled an 8. Alright. So reliable talent kicks in again. Roll me a d6, see what you find. Excuse me. A 2. You can find Forfinty, or I'll allow you to roll again to see if you want to find something different.
I'll roll again.
Okay. Yeah, I figure that would be preferable because you've got so much Forfinty.
I know.
Okay, roll me a d6 plus 1. You find 5 Fleetfoot leaves. Which again is kind of like getting the Long Strider spell on yourself without casting a spell. Okay. As we're drawing closer and closer, Dell is going to tear some cloth from his clothes. It's a strip of... Well, it used to be white. Technically, it is still white. It's just rather dirty. And he is going to cast Aid on everyone.
So it's like an off-white.
Yeah. He's going to cast it at 5th level, so we each get 20 extra hit points.
Ooh, cool.
That's going to affect Thea, Varin, and Dell. Oh, sorry, Thea, Varin, and Adran. My bad. I looked at his name while I was talking. So make sure you copy down your current normal hit points.
Yeah, I think mine hadn't been changed back since Because I have, normally my max is 82, so...
Okay. Alright, there we go. Best of luck, everyone. Alright, and we are drawing closer to the end of the day.
Okay.
So bear in mind that because we haven't had a lot of water to drink, Constitution saving throw for Del soon.
Okay.
The rest of us will have drunk enough water from the water jars to save that off. You were saying something, Thea?
Yeah, she's going to give one of the Fleetfoot leaf to Del.
Okay. Does anyone want to give any to Varin or no?
Yeah, I'll give one to him.
Okay, so Varin now has a Fleetfoot leaf.
And
Put it all in one place.
She's also going to give one of the bear claw roots to Del.
To Del?
Yeah. Because
okay.
If he's in a place where he needs extra strength, he's probably going to really need it.
Fair point. So he has Fleetfoot, one Fleetfoot leaf, and one bear claw root. Might help if I still spelled strength correctly.
I shorten it down to STR.
STRENGHT.
Yeah.
Plus 10 feet to base speed. 1 hour. Okay, so he has those items. Again, they're each only good for 1 hour. Alright, bear in mind that once Varin splits off at the 3 o'clock hour... 3 o'clock? Double checking.
I think that's what was said,
yes,
yeah.
3 o'clock. Someone else is going to have to take over following the trail.
They'll do it.
Okay, and Thea, doing so means that you can no longer search for other plants, and you are also not able to keep on alert for other threats that may occur. With that in mind, Adran, do you want her to pick up the pace, travel slower, or proceed at normal?
Let's proceed at normal.
Okay, so that means you get neither a bonus nor a penalty to your passive perception, Thea.
Okay.
Or to your survival check to scout. However, Varin will take the help action to give you advantage on your survival check to track the trail.
Alright.
So Thea, I assume you're taking the lead. Give me a survival check at advantage.
I thought Varin wasn't here anymore.
He's about to leave.
Oh, okay.
He's basically making sure you've got the trail before he takes off.
Okay, that makes sense. So, here we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 30. Yeah, it's a little odd for you to be tracking by scent, especially since there's no physical trail to follow. But you do pick it up pretty quickly once he tells you what to smell for. To be fair, the smell of that big beast is kind of, well, it's in proportion to its size.
Well, and she recently picked up blind sense, so, you know.
Yeah. Alright, so Varin is going to split off and proceed using Natural Explorer to travel at normal speed stealthily. So he used his action to give you the help action, and he's finally got Vanish, which means he can make a stealth check with a bonus action. This is new for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's promising. I get an 18. And as Varin takes off into the sand with a whispered, "Best of luck, and may Saba watch over you." But Thea and Adran, you notice that Varin's not leaving a scent or footprints in the sand.
That's some stuff.
So, indeed. Alright, so I'm going to start adding some things to the screen finally. Adran, it's the final hour before you approach the enemy camp. Did you want to attempt a survival check of your own, or leave off and prepare for battle?
I'm going to leave off that and prepare for battle.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put everyone on the map. However, technically speaking, Adran and Thía and Del are not yet here. I'm just going to put everyone on the map so that everyone can see what's going on.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Focus ping.
Ping.
Okay. And I've got this on the wrong light setting. Oops. Sorry, everyone. So we're coming up, so this is the 3 o'clock hour, so it is still daylight, but getting dimmer. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's very dim.
Indeed. Okay, and I've got no one's health bars or anything else on display, so I'm going to delete everyone's token and bring in some new ones. Sorry. I'm clearly well prepared. Alright, select. And goodbye.
I smite thee, O mighty smiter.
Alright. Disarmed. Let's bring Adran in. And I'm going to be adding an aura to you, sir.
Yes.
Or actually, click on your token, and then click on the gear wheel.
If I can see the gear wheel. There we go.
That would probably be helpful.
Okay. What do I do?
You're going to put an aura on your character. If you scroll down to the bottom, you should see an ability to some sort of an ability to put something on yourself. So gear wheel. I'm getting there myself. Sorry. Actually, I'll do it on this screen so I can follow along in player version. All right. So scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see token auras, Aura 1 and Aura 2.
I actually don't have that ability. Are you talking about the settings? The one that looks like a cogwheel?
Yes, that's what I said. The gear wheel.
I have token settings, general, Eunice
Yes.
Adran,
Scroll.
open character.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Oh, I can actually scroll down.
Oh boy.
I've never done this before, sorry.
It's alright. So you can choose a tint color, you can choose a circle, and you can set a radius. This is going to determine how far you can cast, and this is going to show visually how far you can cast message. So please set your radius to 120 feet, keep it a circle, and choose your tint color.
I'm gonna choose pink.
Of course.
And you wanted it, what, 30 feet, right?
Nope, 120 foot radius. And then when you're done, hit save. Save settings.
Bam. Save.
It's probably thinking.
Bam. Okay.
Eventually
Whoa.
it'll get there.
No. Wrong.
And I will take care of fixing it so that it shows to everyone. Okay?
All right.
Do. Eventually. Interesting. I don't see one set to pink for you, sir. I'll adjust it for you, I guess.
1, 2, 0, and save. Thinking. It's more like a salmon pink color,
I think it just worked.
and it turns out very fuchsia.
Go figure. Well, to be fair, there's also like a green background underneath.
That is true.
Okay, so as I said, no one else is here yet except Varin, who rolled a 18 on his stealth check with his bonus action. So at this point, Varin is going to start using his action every turn to set up hide in plain sight. Let me zoom out here a little bit. And use his bonus action each turn to hide, basically. So he's going to move. Whoops. He's going to use his action to do that. Actually, with his, let's see. Hide in plain sight. Let me put that in the chat. When I find it.
Wow, no. Why is my screen's doing something stupid?
I don't know what to tell you, sir. Spend a minute creating camouflage. Access to fresh mud, dirt, plants, soot, and other naturally occurring materials. Conceptually, I don't see why this would require any sort of noise or huge hand movements, if that makes sense to everyone. So I'm going to say that I don't think he needs to make a stealth check every turn. So it's 35 feet.
There we go.
And he's going to the sand, so Landstrider. 35. 35 and 35 is 70. It takes a minute to set this up, so he has 300 feet to use here. And 35. Come on, buttons, work for me. Okay, he's used 105 out of 300. And back into the sand, so Landstrider again. There we go. 140. He's basically going on a wide circle. Come on. Okay, so that's 1 minute of movement with a stealth check of 18. And he's gotten enough and gotten to a spot where he can take cover. And he's going to use hide in plain sight with his bonus action and vanish to hide. Getting a 38. Varin just kind of presses himself up against a boulder, having left no trail, and is gone from sight, smell, and hearing. Alright, so we are now at the 4 o'clock hour.
You are a chameleon, sir.
With a 38 stealth check, I better be. Okay, we are at the 4 o'clock hour. Sorry, during the 3 o'clock hour to get to 4 o'clock and to get here. Did you already do your... Did anyone... Sorry, did Adran want to do one final foraging check or focus on the fight?
Focus on the fight.
Okay, so I'm going to close out all these other things. Move this back down here. And that, and that. And that, and that. Okay. Before you, Adran, stretches a wide valley of desert growth, familiar cacti, and very strange-looking trees. They have no leaves, no green, seemingly no bark, nor do they seem to be made of wood. Rather, they seem to be trees of stone. To the north of your current position are some low sand dunes, about 10 feet tall, blocking sight past. In the gathering gloom of the afternoon, off to the west, you can just barely see what looks like a stone plateau set up against another drift of sand that, instead of rising, drops out of sight. Ahead, in the valley, nestled amongst some rather large boulders, you can see some creatures setting up campfires.
You know, this would be
Let's
so
see if
much
this
better if I had my scope.
Well, unfortunately, it was taken away from you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm now viewing it from your perspective. You can see some of the familiar Yuan-Ti moving about, setting up the campfires. You see the bone cart. Actually, you know what? I'll just do a focus ping. You don't see the cage full of prisoners, but you do see, just barely, that huge spiked creature that Varin's been tracking all this time.
Well, well, well.
And if you want, everyone can give me a stealth check right away. And Dell is also going to give me a Constitution saving throw. Because we have traveled for a full 8 hours in the desert. Yeah, and he has not had sufficient water. So Constitution saving throw. A 29 stealth for Thea. A 16 stealth for Adran. Nice. Dell, unfortunately, is kind of smacking his lips, gasping dryly. He is going to take a level of exhaustion. He failed his save. So, I don't have that on here. I have to add the exhaustion table. Sorry.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to check on something. The cats are misbehaving.
Excellent. So he now has disadvantage on ability checks.
I'm surprised Dell didn't use a spell slot to conjure up water.
Well, he can, but where are the vessels to fill it?
Once we're done drinking one of those vessels, he could have just filled up that one.
And wasted a lot of water on the ground.
Oh. Okay.
As opposed to, you know, just getting here, helping us reclaim the barrels that we had, and filling them with water. So he's going to utter a quick prayer. Please, Seba, help me hide. And cast guidance on himself.
That's fair. I'm back.
Welcome back. He's going to make a stealth check at disadvantage, plus a d4 when I get around to rolling it. Oh dear. An 8 for Dell, plus 1d4.
Well, you know what I could do is always use minor illusion. Yeah, minor illusion, and cast like a little spell to form like a, I don't know, some sort of a rock or something for him to hide behind.
Indeed. That would does minor illusion require concentration?
I don't know.
But you know what it does require is some fleece, which was taken away from
Ah,
you.
darn it! I can't do it then.
Dell has a total stealth check of 12. I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna wait for anything to start. And I'll be available if anyone needs to have help in healing. But I'll stay out of the way until then.
All right.
Adran and Thea, how do you want to proceed?
Stealthily.
One would hope. Alright, Adran, you rolled a 16, and Thea a 29. Rogue stealth is insane. Now, you only have 120-foot range on your message cantrip, sir.
Yep.
That camp is well beyond 120 feet of you. And you recall about 30 seconds after the 2 o'clock hour, Varin did detect Fiend.
Yes.
How many and where? Unsure.
Unsure.
Alright, so you're moving up to there. Are you doing... Oh yeah, you have a movement speed of 40 now because of your mobile feat.
Yeah.
What did you do with your hit points, sir? You look like you're wounded.
Yeah, it does look like I'm wounded, but I'm not. I should be at 132.
Interesting. I wonder why it's showing you as wounded. I will fix that for you. Yeah. Okay, interesting. I might have to fix something on your token here real quick. So you're are you going to tell Thea about where to move or anything?
Actually, I thought she was following right behind me, but
She has not moved.
I don't know where she went. She rolled a higher stealth roll than me.
That is true. Thea, are you there? Oh, she's apparently following right behind you.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, you can see some more of those petrified trees up ahead. Now, explain to me how you're approaching. Are you just walking upright, or are you going to crawl?
I'm just walking upright.
Okay. So you're trying to approach quietly, but you're apparently not trying to hide your movement. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, real quick, what is your actual current hit points with aid on you?
102.
Okay, because I just looked at your token, it's showing 47. Let me fix that for you. 102, you said?
Correct.
Thank you. Hold that position, please, sir.
Yep.
Because Thea hasn't moved yet. Alright. Thea, are you moving?
Yeah.
Okay. And Thea, how are you approaching? Are you just walking out in the open like he is?
No, she's kind of crouched.
Okay. So you're actually trying to approach, somewhat invisibly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's going on with the lighting here? Okay, fine. That works. Okay, so effectively 12 seconds have passed since you got here.
All right.
And Thea, you have blind sense at 10 feet, yeah?
Correct.
Thank you. Alright. You can see the camp a little bit more clearly. In fact, let me look at your viewpoint here, Adran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the closer you draw, the more likely it is that they'll notice you.
Alright.
Because it's only 4 in the afternoon. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't want to go too far or too close.
So you see someone here, one of the Yuan-Ti, setting up the campfire, basically. Because it's only been 15 seconds since you arrived.
So, let's see. I'm going to use a message and send that to Varin.
Is that token aura on you? I can't tell. Sorry, give me 1 second.
I ended up switching it to like a green because I didn't like the fuchsia color.
Oh, I gotcha. That's why I can't see it. Because there's a green background.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm going to switch it to red.
Go for it.
Because then it'll actually be visible. Hey!
Oh, I didn't realize my thing was that big.
120 feet.
I could have been like way back here or something and still been able to contact Varin.
Not that you know that.
No.
Because you don't know where Varin
I
is.
don't know where Varin is, but...
Varin could be on the other side of the camp for all you know.
I just have no idea where he's at.
Precisely. So are you moving back, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I kind of noticed that there was an Iwanti setting up a fire, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to get too close.
Okay, Thea, which way are you going?
She's just gonna stick near Adran for right now.
Okay, and Adran, did you want to
Crouch.
cast anything?
I wanted to crouch.
Okay, you're crouching in the tall grasses of the desert?
Yeah.
Okay, Thea's out on the sand, it looks like. And Adran, did you want to sit and do anything?
I wanted to call out and make a message to Varin.
Okay. So, because you don't technically know where Varin is, roll me a d8.
All right.
Or actually, you know what? Which direction do you choose?
I was originally just going to choose to like the middle of the camp because I was going to
Fair
think
enough.
he might be out there. I don't know, but that's what I would figure Varin would do. You know, like literally be in the middle of the camp so then he can see all around it. But I don't know.
All right, so you're going to use message?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to send?
I would like to say, Varin, can you hear me?
After a moment, a reply comes back. What took you guys so long? I almost fell asleep waiting.
Well, we're not exactly like you and able to follow the trail that well.
So, just so you know, that took you 2 actions to cast
That's a
and send.
good action.
Just as you finish sending message, Varin replies back, something's coming. I hear it and there's a shrieking howl of wind overhead. Though neither of you see anything. Over the camp suddenly as the wind shrieks and howls, something descends to an area above the camp and becomes visible. I'm going to exit your viewpoint, sir.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it right about here. There it is. Okay. What you can just barely see in the gathering gloom, sir, is very odd. To note, it has what seems to be very smooth green skin, nary a trace of hair anywhere on its body. Its skin is green. Its hands end in claws. A tattered purple robe drapes from his shoulders, open in the front. Its head is an elongated oval, as though to contain an oversized brain. It has no nose, it has no mouth. 2 golden, egg-shaped eyes glare out across the camp.
Is it a who?
Roll for initiative.
I think it's more of a what.
Roll for initiative, as it is going to cast a spell. A nat 20 on initiative for Thea, and that's without your weapon of warning.
Yeah.
Do you still have advantage? No, you don't have advantage set. A 9 for Adran. And Del, when I find him, there he is. I have a very zoomed out map on my end. Del gets a 13. Okay, so before we sort and go into all that, the creature that has just suddenly come out of nowhere and is just hovering above the camp is casting a spell. Where is it? Hang on. I'm getting that typical slowdown scroll effect. Yay! Oh, it's not scrolling down at all. Okay, that's handy. I have to go old school for this.
Oh boy.
Open the book of knowledge! Too far. I need to know the radius. 60 feet. Okay. 60 feet of this creature. Let me do this little doohickey. I recently noticed that they've changed the measuring tool, and I have yet to actually show it off a little bit. So from his position, 60 feet. That should be showing to everyone.
Yeah, I see that big shiny green thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Up to 12 creatures that he can see. You don't hear him say anything, is the odd thing. Probably because he has no mouth. And I rolled already for their saving throws against this spell. All the Yuanti that you can see in that area twitch, jerk, and in an almost dreamlike movement rise to their feet, moving towards the huge creature, the beast, who is placidly sitting there on stone. So now that we've taken care of that, as a quick side note, none of us were detected. Which means the first round, technically, we have surprised everyone. So let's get the initiative tracker up and sorted. Thía, you're the first up. What would you like to do? Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Whew.
Yeah, I was
It
just
was
trying
so
to think of
quiet.
what to do.
I figured you were deep in thought or something.
So there's a thing up there, and it did something that caused individuals to
Respond as though they were not in control of their own actions.
Oh,
Okay.
yay.
Lovely. You know, why not? She's going to use her bow and arrows, because she's able to see the creature, right?
Let me check from your perspective. From your current position, no.
Okay.
You'd have to move first.
Okay.
Probably away from that rock.
This one right here?
That's a tree, a petrified tree.
Right.
I'm talking about this thing right here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's technically blocking your line of sight.
Okay.
While she's thinking this through, Adran, did you want to keep the aura up on your character or let it go?
I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll take care of that for you.
she'll move there, and
I would say from there, where is he? Okay, you can need to go a little bit further. Actually, I'm gonna say yes. You can just barely see him. He's kind of on the edges of your dark vision there, if that makes sense.
yeah. Okay.
Let me see. Oh, I'm doing circle. Oops.
And he can't see me, so that means I get advantage.
You're coming out from hidden, basically. So he's actually outside your dark vision. Let me think here.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm just thinking. He's outside your dark vision, so you can't. And he's not really in the glow of any of the firelight there. Let me check something for you.
Well, she can always just change her mind of who she's attacking.
That is true.
I can always throw a glowstone at him.
That too.
On your turn.
On my turn.
So he actually, how far have you moved so far? You've moved 15 feet. You could instead move towards the camp in order to get him into your dark vision. Because that's kind of the problem you're contending with, is the fact that you can't really see him.
Okay. So she starts back from where she's at.
Yes.
And she takes more of a diagonal, like 10, 15, like that ish.
Yes. And let's see how well you can see from there. Let's do... Okay. You can just barely see him. Basically, he's being caught in the spreading glow of the campfire light. So yes, I would say that you can take a shot at him with advantage, because you're coming out of hiding and you can just barely see him in the glow.
Okay.
Technically, I guess he's considered as in dim light.
Okay.
So, take your shot at advantage, if you please.
Okay. And if I...
Sneak attack if you hit.
Let's try this. I don't know what his AC is, so I'm not going to use sharpshooter.
Probably a good call.
Alright. Ouch.
Ow. Goodness. The arrow goes... The good thing is, thanks to your skulker feat, your presence is not revealed.
Nope.
Or rather, your location is not revealed. A sizzling bolt of acid goes... Or arrow of acid goes soaring high over the camp. Really high over the camp.
Okay.
And from your current position and range of view, Thea, to the north of you, the ground ends.
Oh, lovely.
In a big, big chasm. Alright. So that was your shot. You have not exposed yourself because you missed.
She'll just move a little bit more so that she's not right next to the tree. Well, not behind the tree branch.
Okay. So you don't actually have to hide.
Right.
By the way.
Just
because your position is not revealed.
Just moving so she can see more things.
Absolutely. Alright, so the next person is surprised. And let's see who's next. Oh, Varin's up next. Okay. Varin's going to... That guy looks rather scary up there, but there's also a lot of other bad guys around. And there's that cage full of people in the center of the camp that Varin has seen. So Varin is going to bonus action cast Hunter's Mark. And especially seeing as how, there's a bunch of people who are kind of, affected. I'm going to target one of those Yuan-Ti. I'm going to target that one right there. So Hunter's Mark on him. I have not yet been revealed. There we go. And I'm going to use my sling stones when I find my mouse. First shot at advantage. Let's do this. Uh, 26 to hit, and I forgot Hunter's Mark. Just roll it manually, I guess. Yay, 8 damage. Swack.
Whack.
And as I come out from hiding, I'm going to shout, "Trap in the sand next to me!" And I'm going to take my extra attack at the same target. And if I hit, I get Colossus Slayer and Hunter's Mark. Slingstones don't fail me now. Oh, I left it on advantage. My bad. Okay, we go with the first result, which is a 31 to hit. 9 from the Slingstone. 5 from Colossus Slayer, and 5 from Hunter's Mark. Ow. So for a total of 19 damage against him.
Not bad.
Okay, and I look at this. Give me 1 second. So technically speaking, the spell has not ended. So Varin is now going to bolt to the north around the stone. and shout again. Trap right next to me in the sand! Person surprised. Surprised. Come on. Dell is not yet moving closer because, as far as he can tell, no one's been hurt. Surprised. Adran, your turn, sir.
Hey, nice. Let's see. Just checking on a couple of things here.
Sure thing.
Okay, so if I were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I at least made 30 feet. That guy over here, where basically where Varin was hiding, the closest guy
Sure.
to him. I'm just gonna pull out 3 of my lightning arrows and shoot directly at him.
Ah, take the shot, sir.
All right.
3 shots. Let's see them.
All right. Let's find my arrows. I've got 9 left. Yikes! But oh well. Might as well. 1, 2, 3, bringing me down to 6. And oh, gotta make sure I'm on normal. Yes, I am.
Good. Actually, your first shot is
Actually, it should
is
be
with
on advantage because I've gotten them all on the surprise.
for the first shot.
Yes, for the first shot. All right.
Because after that, your position is revealed.
Shooting my longbow with lightning. That's the first shot.
30 is going to hit for 7 lightning damage.
Now for my other 2.
All right. Let's see him at normal. Oh yeah, that'll hit for another 7.
Great.
And last shot, sir.
No way I crit.
Crit.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
For 18. Ow. I think he's bloodied. Alright, you do have 10 more feet, sir.
Yes, but also too, I wanted to activate bonus action and activate expeditious retreat.
Okay. I need to. Okay, so actually your speed is supposed to be 40 currently.
It is.
Yeah, but your token's showing 40.
Oh.
That's why I bring it up. Okay, so you moved 30. You have 10 feet left. To which you now add expeditious retreat. So you actually have 10 and 40, 50 feet more to go in your concentration.
All right. Great.
So there you go. And your armor class should be a 15, correct?
It is at a 15.
Okay, again, the token's showing a different number.
Oh, it is.
Fixing. You're Alright, where would you like to move to, sir? The map is open to you.
Let's see. 10, 50.
1040.
Oh, 1040, so I have a total of 50.
Yes. There you go.
I think I want to go about... Well, actually, I can only go about here. There we go. That is my total distance, and that's where I'm at.
Well, there you go. You can now see the cage full of prisoners in there.
Yeah, just barely, really. It's very dim light.
Well, yeah, it is getting to evening. And I've got a small slowdown on my end. Sorry. Might have to switch back over to my Tome of Knowledge. That would be the player's handbook. There it is. Okay. Alright, that was your turn. You're not concentrating on expeditious retreat. Surprised. Surprised. That is the end of the round of surprise. And we are up to you, Thía. It is your turn. You are still hidden.
Right.
There you go.
She'll try again.
Alright, same big guy in the middle.
Yeah, because hypothetically, if he's gone, the others won't be as apt to fight.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's see what you can do.
Not really well.
A 16 is yet another miss, I'm afraid to say. Again, the acid arrow goes sizzling away. However, you are still unrevealed. That Skulker feat is really coming in handy for you.
Yeah.
Do please keep track of your stealth check, because I don't remember what it was already.
29.
Excellent, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think she's just gonna spend the rest of the round trying to center herself.
Fair enough. Come on, get a grip. I know it's super strange out there, that thing, but it needs to die. Alright, who is next? Are you going to move anywhere or stay where you are in the grass?
I tried moving just a little closer, but that's my opinion.
She'll just move there. That way she's still in the dark, but a little bit
Okay.
closer.
What is my range for this sling? I gotta double check. 30 out and 3120. Except I have sharpshooter. I forgot. That's good to know. All right. I completely forgot I have a sharpshooter. Oh dear. So this fellow here gets up, or rather has already stood up. So that's moving 10 feet because of sand. 15, 20, 25, 30, and starts undoing straps on this creature that are holding down bundles of gear. Our gear is strapped to the back of this huge creature.
Oh boy.
And this snake-headed figure doesn't seem to be all that concerned about the fact that he and his companions are coming under attack. Alright, next up... Oh, is me. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Darn it, I might have forgotten something. I did. Okay, so I accidentally skipped a turn. Out of the tree to the south, the petrified tree that Thía and Adran went by earlier, out of the grass around the tree comes slithering and uncoiling from about the stone trunk a rattling, large skeleton of a snake.
You fiend!
It is going to have to. What is its speed? Sorry, 30 feet. So technically, it's rising from prone. So 25. So 5, 10. There we go. So it gets to there. It opens its jaws. And okay, Thía, you're not going to be affected by this. Actually, can it affect you both? Let me check. I need a cube. Da, 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 da. Let's not render this to instant. Okay, that's not working terribly well at all. Can I do a cube? Or a rectangle, rather? Let's do line. I guess that'll work. Too far apart. So instead it's going to go this way. It's going to use its action to dash, actually. Towards Thía and Adran. And gets to there. Now it's Varin's turn. Sorry, everyone. Varin is going to concentrate fire on that first target. Once I figure out where my character sheet is. because now that I've cast Hunter's Mark on him, I can't really switch it over to someone else until he's dead. So first shot at normal, and he's definitely within my 120 foot range. Sling away. Which I should have had sharpshooter on. Oops.
Oh.
However, 29 is going to hit for another 9 damage. Wow. 1 from Hunter's Mark and 1 from Colossus Slayer. Ouch. So that's 9. I'm going to put Sharpshooter on the next attack. Why not? Sharpshooter damage, Sharpshooter attack. No Colossus Slayer. Bye-bye. And sling away. So that's a crit.
Oh.
So no Colossus Slayer. 10 from Sharpshooter, and then 4 and 6 from Hunter's Mark. So that's 20 points from Sharpshooter and Hunter's Mark combined. Oh gosh, that's just ugly.
I don't care what century you're from. That's gonna hurt.
Plus 11 from the sling. So that's 31 points of damage. It had 30 points left. So one sling stone hits it in the right eye and kind of glances off. The other sling stone hits it in the left eye and goes through the left eye and into the brain.
That's setting up for a massive headache.
Oh, that's interesting. How'd that happen?
And he just evaporated.
There we go. So that was my attack, an extra attack. I'm gonna go ahead, move over here. I'm gonna slide into the sand, getting to ignore the difficult terrain. Hooray for Lance Strider! And as I slide, wait, hold on. Sorry. Dadgummit, where did it start from?
Back here.
Here. Okay. Where's my mouse? Varin is going to rush over here. Trap in the sand!
Yeah.
Shouting again. Okay, he's standing right up against the bright light of a campfire, so he's not going to try and hide. So he's just going to use his bonus action to shift Hunter's Mark onto the guy who's untying the luggage. Target acquired. Next one. Oh, it's right here. He's going to have to trudge through the sand. So 10, 20, no, sorry, 10. Wow, my brain is gone. 10, 15, 20, no. 20, 30, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it does, okay, sorry. He's gonna get to here, use his action to dash, and start untying the bonds for the luggage as well. Again, not seeming to care that he and his fellows are coming under attack.
Okay, I'm having to like sit back and think about what's going on here, but I'm starting to wonder about that strange green guy thing, and wondering if he's there to help us, or is he just there to cause some other kind of chaos or something? I don't know.
Good question.
On my turn, I almost want to do like an investigation check, but I don't know.
Or an insight check?
Or yeah, there, that one.
All right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Next up. Where is he? There he is. Might help if I'm on the right side of the screen. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and take an action to dash. Getting to here, and also starts undoing the binds. Alright. Dell is going to remain where he is, staying out of the way. The strange green-skinned creature turns and looks at Varin and then at Adran, and looks around but doesn't see where those acid bolts came from. That's confusing. He reaches into his robes and pulls out a little bag, which he then upends and drops what looks like folded up piles of cloth. About 5 of them. They drop to the ground with sounds, shimmer, shake, and start to stand with the rustle of hay.
Oh no. And what did I say earlier today? I sure hope we don't encounter scarecrows.
You hear Varin up to the north. You never said anything of the sort.
You don't remember me saying that earlier?
No, I don't actually.
Yeah, I said it way earlier. I'm like, I sure hope we don't encounter scarecrows on this.
Oh, while we were fighting back on around the oasis?
No, like just before we were leaving the oasis to get on up.
Oh wow.
I'm like, I sure hope we don't encounter scarecrows.
And now you've got a bunch of them. Adran, it is your turn, sir. What would you like to do?
I really wish I had flaming arrows. I mean, I think that would be really nice, right?
Well, you do have Firebolt.
Yes,
which
actually,
you also have. You also have War Magic.
I do.
So you can Firebolt and then Longbow.
Oh yeah.
Getting some memory back there about how your features work there, sir?
Yeah, well. Yeah. I just realized if I want to ignite my sanguine nonetheless, I know what elements I'm going to use.
I'm sure you do. Alright, what would you like to do, sir?
Hey, Scarecrow, you want to play some ball?
Are you casting Firebolt?
I am casting Firebolt on the closest one to me.
That would be this one. Go for the attack, sir.
Yeah, that one right there. Okay. Let's bring up my Firebolt. Take that.
That is a definite hit, and as the Firebolt leaps from your fingers, the green-skinned fellow up in the air grabs onto his chest and starts shaking in an undeniable, completely recognizable paroxysm of laughter.
Wait, what?
The Firebolt strikes the Scarecrow, bounces off, and starts striking the other Scarecrows, reflecting back and forth, 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 faster and faster and faster. Adran, roll me a d6.
Boom.
The Firebolt reflects off and goes soaring into the night air. Thía, it's coming right at you on a completely random direction. What is your armor class, Thía?
It is 15.
Okay, that's going to hit you, but it is an attack roll and you can see it coming, so you can uncanny dodge it.
Okay, I'll do that.
So you reduce that fire damage to 6. Adran, what else would you like to do, sir?
I think I want to use Counterspell and...
You can't counterspell yourself, sir.
No, I'm going to Counterspell whatever that guy had.
He did not cast the spell, sir.
He did something to the scarecrow, and the scarecrow didn't burn.
What would you like to do?
I'll just shoot him with my fire, or my, not firebolt, but shoot him with my, what is it? My lightning quiver.
Okay. That does require your bonus action, so you won't be able to dash this turn if you do so.
Oh, that's true.
Just making sure you're aware. What would you like to do?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shoot him with my lightning arrow.
Same original scarecrow target?
Yeah.
Very well, give me the attack. A 23 is definitely going to hit. Come on. Buttons are not working for me right now. For 9 lightning damage. 9 minus. There we go. Alright, and did you want to move anywhere, sir?
Oh, yeah. Oop. No,
I
that's
can't imagine
not what I
why.
wanted to do, but let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. 25.
By the way, are you sure you want to consider igniting Sanguine nonetheless with fire?
After what I just saw, heck no.
Hey, you know what? At least you did it. You found out about it now instead of when you tried to make 3 attacks with a fireblade.
It's almost like these scarecrows here have like protective chests or something like that, some type of armor on them. They don't burn.
And you could, from your current position, you can see Varin staring at the scarecrows with just open mouth, like, that's not good.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Can you see from your current position? Let me check. I'm gonna shine. No, you can't. How about Varin? Also cannot see from his current position, can he? I'm gonna say yes. Varin can just barely see. There's a big snake coming out of the tree out over there. I don't know if you guys can see my ping.
I can't even hear your ping.
Womp womp. What is this movement speed? Okay, and then dash. A very large snake starts crawling into the area.
Oh boy!
I know it shows one of the snake figures. Yeah, it's in its snake form. All right, where is this guy? Oh, there he is. And with his interaction and action, all of the bonds that are holding our packs to the back of this huge creature, they're now undone.
Oh, great.
And now one of the scarecrows. It's gonna go to here, and can it see you from where it is? Let's find out. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say it can just barely see you standing around that corner.
All right, half cover.
Yep. But it can't attack you, so be reassured. Instead, it's just going to look at you. Adran, please give me a wisdom saving throw.
No. Don't look at me.
Whenever you're ready.
No. Oh gosh.
A 15 is a success and you are not paralyzed.
Ha!
Hey, you know what? At least you do roll well.
That's how I roll.
But bump. All right. Chasme here. What's the matter, Adrian? You're sounding a little worried there.
There's 4 more.
Yep.
They don't
Big
burn.
BC is just kind of resting there. He's like, whatever. All right, Thea, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Watch out for the scarecrow.
Well, she's still hidden.
There's way too many options.
So many targets. Which one?
If only somebody had like a thing of tar to dump on them and I could burn the tar.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
I mean, you could try it, but you saw what happened last time you firebolted one of them.
I know, but oh dear lord. What do I do? Ugh.
Don't you have the acid ones?
You do have the acid ones.
I also have something else I can use on them too. Oh my gosh, I just realized this.
Oh, good.
Oh, the acid is not what you're thinking. Or, I'm sorry, it's not what I'm thinking.
All right. What would you like to do, Thea?
So she's going to... Yeah, she'll just shoot at this scarecrow here.
Okay, the one that just tried to paralyze Adran.
Yeah.
All right, give me the shot.
Okie dokie. My goodness.
A 17 is going to hit. And you don't have sharpshooter on that? Correct.
Correct.
Okay. So you hit 6 and 22. That's a total of 28 damage. Watch that health bar. An explosion of hay that gets quickly dissolved by the acid.
Thank you, Thea.
Your position is now revealed, Thea.
She's gonna go ahead and hide and move.
Fair enough.
So, let's see. I'm not gonna have her move her full speed, so she'll get her stealth at advantage.
Excellent. Nice. You duck into the tall grasses and slip away.
And she'll move here.
Okay. Excellent.
Well done.
This creature here is going to slide one of the packs of gear off the back of the huge spiked creature. Adran, it's your pack.
No.
And then it's going to use its action to open up your pack. Next, Scarecrow. Comes up to here. 15. 15, 20, 25. Okay, can only get to there. Adran. Wisdom saving throw. Mwahahaha.
Oh dear. Roll, don't take
Give you
me
7.
now.
If you have an inspiration point, you can roll it at advantage.
Why do you think I've been doing all these dad jokes? I've been trying to get an inspiration point.
Well, don't you already have one?
Oh,
you
I
don't?
used
Okay.
one up already. Oh,
You're paralyzed.
No!
Which also means you lose concentration.
Oh.
Fear grips you down to the marrow of your
This
bones.
sucks.
Okay, so you're no longer concentrating and you
Varin, I
are
need help.
paralyzed. Let me see here. Let's do paralyzed. Alright, and then this guy is gonna walk underneath its boss. 20, 30. Actually, I need to look at something real quick. Okay, yeah, you're definitely within his paralyzing range. I was wondering if it... Okay, and this guy's... Varin's currently beyond this guy's range. So he's going to use his action to dash. How far did he go? 25 feet. 30. 40. 45. 50. 55. As it steps here, where Varin warned was a trap, the sand gives way under his feet. Where did I write this down? Oh yeah. Might help if I had the right things up, you know? Maybe. There we go. It falls into a shallowly dug pit. There we go. I got there. Adran, please roll me 2d10 plus 4d10. Please just like hit the roll them separately if you would.
2d10.
Okay, it's going to take half of that. So 15 divided by 14. Wait, 7.5, so 8. So it takes 8 points of piercing damage from falling onto spikes. And it's going to ignore the poison damage, so you don't need to roll that.
Oh, okay.
And now that that trap has been revealed...
Oh.
There we go. And you just hear Varin, I said there were traps!
I didn't step into any.
Okay, can't see. 25. Let's go here. Here comes that big skeleton snake, and it's going to use its action to dash. To here.
Oh,
Alright.
leaping lizards.
Okay. There's a callback I have to get an inspiration point to. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
It is Varin's turn. What's going on here? What's going on? Oh, my computer's having a thinking moment.
Thinking. Hurry up!
I know, right? There we go. Hey, that looks familiar. Let's move that to the front so I can actually see it. Putting it right here, I can actually hit every one of the scarecrows. Yuan-ti.
That's quite a volley.
Let's see a volley. So 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. Let's get rid of 4 slingshots. Okay. First target has Hunter's Mark on him, but not Colossus Slayer. And I'm going to use Sharpshooter on this attack. So sling away. Oh goodness, that's a 20 to hit, 5 from Hunter's Mark, 10 from Sharpshooter, and 6 from Sling. That is 21 damage. Next target is a wounded target. I'm going to use Sharpshooter, not Hunter's Mark, and Colossus Slayer. Sorry as I juggle all these different things that Varin has. Slingshot. A 15 to hit is still a hit. 4 from Colossus Slayer, 10 from Sharpshooter, and 9 from regular sling damage becomes 23 damage.
Nice.
Watch that health bar.
Nope.
Next target, I don't get Hunter's Mark or Colossus Slayer on. Boo! But I'll still use Sharpshooter, because that's working out rather well. Colossus Slayer off. Sling. 16 minus 5 is 11, which is a glancing blow. So that 18 becomes 9. And final shot. Sharpshooter again. Nothing else. Sling. (17 minus 5 is 12, which is actually exactly what I needed to hit. So that becomes 19 damage.
Nice.
And seeing this guy coming closer, I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide. That's a really nice feature. I understand why you like that so much, Thea. I get a 17 to hide.
Not bad.
Alright. This Yuan-Ti here kind of pushes at this guy, trying to get him out of the way. Oh, I guess you could put volley away. Basically, they're kind of having a pushing match to see who can get into your pack first. And he's going to start searching in the pack. Searching. Adran, please give me a deception check.
Wait, I thought I was paralyzed.
You are. This is to determine how well he can, whether or not he can find what he's looking for in your pack.
I have a -1 on deception. I don't know how that that's going to help.
Well, you get a 17 versus a 9, so he doesn't find what he's looking for. And there you go. All right.
Oh, that's good for me.
This guy's going to use his action to shapeshift into his normal form and come running up to here. Another Yuan-Ti. Now, where's this guy? He's going to... Actually, he's going to climb up on top. I guess I could do a little thing to make him more visible. So he mounts, and he's going to... Can you actually mount and dismount on the same turn? Or that's only once per turn? Thea, do you happen to know?
What was that?
Can you mount and dismount both on the same turn?
I don't think you can. I could look it up real quick.
I thought you can only mount on one turn.
I'm pretty sure that's the case, but I want to make sure of it. Once I find mounts. Which I think is in the combat section. Come on. Underwater, controlling a mount, mounting and dismounting. Once during your turn, you can mount a creature.
You can only mount or dismount a creature once during your move, and it costs half your speed to do so.
So that's all he gets to do.
And the creature has to be within 5 feet of you.
And the creature has to be male. It has to be elite or collared.
Creature. Wow.
You guys believe me?
The scarecrow, who is not visible to you, Adran, is going to attempt to paralyze this Yuan-Ti. So wisdom saving throw.
That only depends on if he wants C. to do so.
Wow. Yep, he's not paralyzed. So the other scarecrow is going to try and paralyze him. Wisdom saving throw, go! Eventually. Oh, nope, Yuanti is paralyzed. Just like you, Adran.
Hey, we both have something in common.
Except one of you is going to be dead soon, the other isn't.
Wait, what?
Alright.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Having heard your call for help, Dell is going to start moving himself forward into the action. He's going to have to use his action to dash to here. He's going to see if he can do anything to help you with your immobility problem, sir. So let's zoom out and move the map like so. Okay. The green-skinned creature
Who still has not been
is going to... Sorry?
Who still has not been touched by our weapons.
Indeed not. You hear a voice crawl into your mind, sir.
Why do voices crawl into my head? Why can't they just
Maybe
speak into my head or just walk into my head?
Maybe you should, you know, not be so open to attack like that. Maybe you should stay put. Isn't it enough that we have obtained the name from you? And it's going to fly towards you, sir.
Wait, what?
It's flying towards you and lands right next to you and unsheaths a longsword.
Oh, hey, how's it going there, pal?
You're paralyzed until the end of the scarecrow who paralyzed you turn. So I think it was this one who paralyzed you. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So he's attacking you while you're paralyzed. With almost contemptuous disdain for you. And because you're paralyzed, it's going to hurt if it hits.
Nat 1.
I get an 11 to hit you,
Oh.
which utterly misses. You're paralyzed and he missed you. So he's going to attack you again. Getting a 27 to hit,
Ow.
which is a critical hit. So he's going to add 1d8. So that 9 becomes 17.
Ow.
So take that 17, and then it's going to attack you again.
Oh, you're dead.
You're not the only
You
one who
are
gets 3.
dead, dude. You are so dead.
I get another critical hit
What?
for 7 damage. Alright,
So
Adran, it is your
17
turn.
and 7, that's what? That's
17 and 7, 20...
24?
Yes.
20 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Its mouthless face carrying an expression of joy and ecstasy as it slowly, delicately carves into your flesh. Adran, you are paralyzed until... You know what I totally forgot you could do?
What?
Indomitable.
Why didn't I do that?
You know what? That's a DM mistake as well. I will allow you to go ahead and roll it if you wish.
And what was I doing? A wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
No, that's... Stop it.
And you do have an inspiration point.
You have...
And by the way, I am sorry for forgetting that.
So, doing Indomitable, taking my inspiration point so I have advantage on the roll.
Good idea.
Please don't roll.
Nat 20. Okay, I'm going to negate that second attack that hit you. I'm going to negate the critical hit. Okay, so add back
7.
Add back 8 because that 9 is what hit you.
So,
Then give me a Constitution saving throw at advantage because of Warcaster to see if you keep Expeditious Retreat or not.
okay.
Okay, that's a success. Give me one more Constitution saving throw at advantage because of Warcaster to see if you keep Expeditious Retreat or not. Because he hit you twice. You still have Expeditious Retreat. I'm going to say that you were not... because you should have been able to roll that Indomitable when he tried to paralyze you. That's why I'm undoing all that, so to speak.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Thea, we are at the time limit, so we're at your soft limit, I believe.
Yeah.
So you now have the trigger. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and finish the round and maybe do one more round.
Okay. All right, Adran, it is your turn. You still have Expeditious Retreat. You have your longbow in one hand. What would you like to do?
Well, this guy is literally right next to me.
He is.
I'd like to hit him with something. Something really, really hard.
Such as?
I'm not exactly sure what. But what I am going to do is move this way.
Okay.
And hang on a second. No, that comes across the cage a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait a second. I don't even have any of those spells. Nothing can really help me out there. Oh.
You
really?
actually do have one. You do have one third level spell slot left.
I do have one third level spell slot.
I assume you would like me to pull out the template for lightning. Or would you prefer Gust of Wind? So this is a 5-foot wide, 100-foot long bolt of lightning. Or 10 foot? I forget.
I thought it was supposed to be 100 feet.
100 feet long? I was thinking about wide.
Oh, wide. 5 feet.
Thank you. With you as its origin point.
Well, that's if I want to do that. But if I also do that, I'm going to have to drop Expeditious Retreat.
No, Lightning Bolt is a non-concentration spell, sir.
Oh.
So if you were to cast it so it hit that guy, here's what that would look like. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Technically more like... Sorry. Here. Make sense?
Yes.
So basically the only enemy not affected by Lightning Bolt would be this guy.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
That's what I want to do, knowing that this guy stabbed me and I really want to hit him hard with something.
Please put Lightning Bolt in the chat.
Alright. Lightning Bolt.
Thank you. Dexterity saving throw. Now, real quick, did you want to do Lightning Bolt now, or did you want to try and hit him first? So that he had disadvantage on his saving throw.
Oh gosh.
Just asking.
Yeah, I could hit him now, but I don't have any real melee weapons except for my longbow in hand.
could use that as an improvised weapon attack, or you can bonus action ignite Sanguine nonetheless with the spell slot, attack him 3 times, and on your next turn, lightning bolt.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, why don't I do that instead?
Alrighty. So what I'll do is I'll put that lightning bolt, I'll just hide it away.
Alright.
Alright, sir.
Put that back.
And you are still concentrating on Expeditious Retreat.
I am still concentrating on Expeditious Retreat.
Which, I'll point out, if you attack him with Expeditious Retreat still going, that means you can move away from him and trigger no attack of opportunity because of mobile.
Yes.
So would you like to use Sanguine nonetheless?
Yes, I would.
Alright. Burn the spell slot, if you haven't already.
Alright.
And what damage would you like to do?
I would like to do acid damage.
Okie dokie.
Just in case if I come across any of those other scarecrows.
Oh, I can't imagine why you would come across any more scarecrows. There's only 5 of them still on the board.
Yeah.
Alright, you have your Sanguine nonetheless in one hand, you have your longbow in the other, and thanks to Warcaster, you can still cast spells.
Yep.
And I assume you would like to attack.
3 times on the guy right in front of me.
I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Bear in mind that this is a fiend, and you have a charm on you.
Oh. The fiend attack.
So that 22 becomes 26 to hit, which is a very solid hit, and does no damage.
No damage on him?
He takes no damage.
Oh, come on.
The eyes just glitter merrily at you as you strike him with acid, and he doesn't seem to care. That's a 24 to hit, and that does hit, and the acid blade does not hurt him.
It's probably made of acid.
Or potentially immune.
Or, yeah, potentially immune, but still, I need to attack him with something.
And you use your bonus action to activate Sanguine nonetheless.
I did.
Uh-huh. You could try attacking him with your longbow as an improvised attack.
Yeah.
You still get the bonus to of the charm. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Roll me a d20
Alright.
plus your strength modifier plus 4. Your strength modifier is a 1, so this is a 1d20 plus 5.
1d20 plus 5.
Yes, please and thank you.
1d20. 5.
A 14 is not a hit. Mobile still applies. You can still move away and trigger no attack of opportunity.
Yeah, if I do, how much feet do I have?
You currently have 40 feet because you don't have Longstrider on.
All right.
And you also want to keep those enemies within 100 feet of your lightning bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as a heads up to you, Eldritch Strike still applies because you did hit him.
Yeah.
You just didn't hurt him. So on your next turn, you might want to consider something other than acid for Sanguine nonetheless. Just saying.
Okay.
Is that where you want to move?
Yes.
Towards the Scarecrow.
Well, how far down is he with a spiky pit?
Not even 5 feet. It's a very shallow pit.
Oh, well, forget that.
You're welcome.
So where was I? Right about here?
Yep, exactly. You could move backwards instead. And that way keep...
Right here.
Mm-hmm. So you can move here and basically keep everyone in range of your lightning bolt. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, let me... So basically, on your next turn... Hang on. If you cast Lightning Bolt, that's what it looks like.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yep.
Alright, so that was your turn. And now this big snake fellow is going to shapeshift into his abomination form.
Are you gonna hide lightning bolt?
I thought I did. I'll do that in a second.
Okay.
5, 30, 40. Thank you for calling that to my attention, sir. Okay, that was his action and his movement. This guy's going to start moving around the big beast. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And is also now going to try and dig into the pack and find what he's looking for. Alright, Adran, please give me a deception check.
Here we go. Hopefully it's enough.
I get a 14
Nope.
versus a 10. There's a hissing exclamation of joy as he pulls out the Heartstone artifact.
No.
Indeed. All right. This creature is now going to go here and try and make this thing not be mobile. In just one moment. All right. It glares at the giant skeleton of a snake, and the glare seems to have no effect. I just noticed that you still have your aura on you. I thought I took that off.
No, you didn't.
Oops. I thought I had.
I just
My
didn't even
bad.
know how to take the aura off.
Oh, that's okay. You just delete the radius and save. Ta-da! Oh, you still got your green one on you.
Yeah, I didn't know how to take that one off either.
You go open that character token settings again. Oh, I got it for you. No worries. There we go. All right, the big beast is going to stay where he is. He's kind of like, whatever. My masters are just crawling all over me. Whatever. I got this. Thía, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
It's a good question. Well, let's go ahead and shoot this one right there.
Alright, you are hidden. You have advantage on this shot. And sneak attack if you hit.
I'm gonna go ahead and use sharpshooter
Okay.
and hope I don't continue rolling low.
24 minus 5, 19 to hit, is an assured hit. So that's 10 from sharpshooter, and therefore 33 from sneak attack, and 9 from your for lightning. So that's 52. Yeah, 52 hit points means he is now at negative 25 hit points. There's an explosion of lightning and hay and cloth.
Wait, I thought she had the acid arrows.
Oh yeah, you're right. Acid. My bad. Yeah, the acid splashes throughout the hay, consuming it and reducing it to unrecognizable slush.
And I'm going to have her hide and move. I'm going to use only half of her movement so that she can get advantage on the stealth.
Okay.
Overkill.
Word.
So we'll move her.
Wow,
There.
34 stealth. All right, Thea, you are confident in your hiddenness, for lack of a better term.
Okay, I think that's her turn.
All right then, that's awesome. This fellow here is going to snatch the Heartstone artifact from its companion. Which actually, I guess that means a grapple check is in order. One grapple versus one trying to keep hold. Grapple attempt first, which I don't know. Okay, well he fails and is not able to grab the Heartstone artifact from this guy. By the way, Adran, do you, no, you can't warn because it's not your turn. My bad.
Nope.
All right, where's? Okay. Come on, get off. This scarecrow that fell into the pit is going to try and get around. Adran, please roll me 2d10 piercing damage. He's going to ignore the poison. So that's another 8. Ow. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and doesn't know where Adran went. Well, actually, hang on. What is his passive perception?
Doesn't know where Varin went?
Yeah, because Varin hid on his previous turn.
You said Adran.
Oh, my bad. Varin doesn't know where Varin went, so he's going to search for Varin. Search, 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 search. Okay, finds Varin. Because I think my stealth check was a 17.
Yes, it was.
Thank you, sir. So now he knows where Varin is, but used his action to find Varin. Alright, the big snake skeleton thing. Opens its skeletal jaw and emits a bolt of pure frost at the scarecrow. Eventually. There it goes. I don't know why it gets a +1. I'll have to fix that later. 18 is a hit for 7. And the scarecrow has to make a saving throw.
That's cold.
I think. It is very cold. Alright, it is not destroyed. Alright, I need to check some passive perceptions. Okay, so I did beat the passive perceptions of the Yuan-Ti. Varin's going to turn and clamber up this rock face. It's going to take, let's see, 10 feet up, so it costs Varin 20, 25 to get to here. Oh look, bad guys. And one of them's holding your Heartstone artifact. That can't be good.
No. He's in for quite a shock.
I need to zoom in. Yeah, they're kind of still all in the range of volley, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
I cannot move Hunter's Mark until this guy is dead. So I'm going to target him. He's not going to die first right away. Nope. Alright. What about this guy? How badly hurt is he? Alright. Still, I'm just going to work my way down the line, I guess. Prepare for volley. 1, 2, 3, 4 targets. So it takes... I'm going to leave Sharpshooter on.
2, 3, 4.
12 minus 4 is 8. One more. There we go. First target. Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer if he hits. Not Hunter's Mark. Excuse me. Colossus Slayer and Sharpshooter if I hit. Sling.
Batter, batter.
Well, that's 20 to hit. 10 from Sharpshooter, 2 from Colossus Slayer, and 8 from my Sling. So that's 20 points of damage. Watch this guy's health bar. 20. Come on, bring it up. Gosh, it takes forever.
That's quite a hit.
Next guy, no Colossus Slayer, but Hunter's Mark if I hit. And Sharpshooter. Scroll down, Colossus Slayer off, Hunter's Mark on. Sling away.
Batter.
Oh, nat 1.
Oof.
That misses. Okay, that's weird. Didn't roll the Hunter's Mark. Oh well. Uncheck Hunter's Mark. Next target. Sling. Sharpshooter again. So attacking this guy. 19 minus 5. 14 is a hit. For 10 from Sharpshooter. 8 from Sling. That's 18 damage, and the Yuan-Ti dies.
Splat.
Second Yuan-Ti of the night. Blurb. Okay, that's weird. Come on. And there. There we go. Alright, final Yuan-Ti, the one sitting astride the big spike beast. Sling away using Sharpshooter, Hunter's Mark, and Colossus Slayer are off. Cool. Sling!
Bada.
27 becomes 22, 10 from Sharpshooter, 17 damage. Eesh. Varin is going to 10 feet up. I use 25 feet. I'm gonna climb down. Actually, yeah, gonna climb down. Can I? 25. Yeah, I'm gonna have to climb 5 feet down and drop the other 5. So I'm on the ground. And that was Varin's turn. Okay, he is paralyzed. Paralyzed by this guy. And continues to be so until the end of this Scarecrow's turn. To scroll up. Alright, the Yuan-Ti riding the big beast is going to dismount, taking half movement. 15 plus 10, 25.
Right on top of his dead companion.
Without seemingly any care. And is now going to attempt to snatch the Heartstone artifact from the guy who has it. So, attempt to grab. And attempt to keep. Well, that fails.
That one guy's got quite a grip.
Indeed. This Scarecrow is going to come over here and attempt to paralyze the big snake fellow. Let's see how this works. Ow. Alright, so wisdom saving throw. Eventually. There it goes. Well, that's a fail. The giant snake is paralyzed.
Huh, somebody else who has something in common with me.
Well, you're not paralyzed anymore.
At one point.
Because you used Indomitable. Where is the other Scarecrow? He's going to move to here. And he's going to take his action to dash. 5, 35, 45, 50, 55, 60. So now he can see you, sir. he wants to paralyze you. Alright, Dell. He's way down in the south. He's got a ways to go. He's going to dash. To there. Alright. Your flying greenskin dance partner, sir, is going to chase you. Believing he has you on the ropes. Plus, your back is kind of to a yawning dark chasm, sir.
Yeah.
Not yet. He's going to attack you. He's in. Oh, I beg your pardon. I left it on an advantage. We'll go with the first results of each roll. A 23, a 13, and a 20.
Shield up.
Okay. Bear in mind that only brings your armor class to 20. In which case, both those attacks are going to hit you.
Dang it.
So, do you really want to spend this spell slot?
No.
Okay. Especially because on your next turn you can second wind.
True.
So that's only 12 damage to you, sir.
Oh, okay. Not too bad.
Yeah, that's why I pointed it out.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm a very friendly and nice DM.
Yes, you are.
You know, until I try to kill you all. Alright, Adran. Look whose turn it is.
Oh. Get ready to feel what 1.21 gigawatts feels like.
I assume you're doing that.
Lightning bolt.
So he has disadvantage on his saving throw. Please put lightning bolt in the chat again.
Yep, bringing it up now.
So disadvantage.
Oh, come on. Move. There.
He has to make a saving throw of 17 or higher. You've got to be kidding me.
You got to be kidding me.
With disadvantage. This guy's gonna be tough to kill.
Oh, I am so getting mad at this guy.
I'm gonna say that this fellow here, and the big beast are all going to be affected by lightning bolt.
What about the scarecrow?
Oh, I didn't even see him.
He's right in the middle of it.
He's covered up by a lightning bolt.
I wish he would disintegrate
All right.
in that shot.
Let's see how he does on his dexterity saving throw. As you try to cook everyone in sight. Well, that's a fail. All right, and 2 you want T saving throws. Hey, you're also getting the guy who has the Hearthstone artifact in there. First guy, the nearest to you. Fails. Second guy holding the Hearthstone artifact. Also fails.
Wow.
So far, the only one who has succeeded is the guy who had disadvantage. Okay, pulling up the other character sheet that I forgot to pull up. My bad. And Thea, we're almost to the end of the round. I know it's taking some time, and I apologize. Dragon. Come on. Finish loading. There we go. Sort of. Come on, there we go. Okay, dexterity saving throw, go.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow, he had no bonus to that.
And who was that one?
All right. Please roll me what?
And who got the 17 on that one?
The big beast.
Oh, okay. Well, good for him, I guess.
That you just zapped. Alright, Adran, please roll me 8d6 lightning damage.
Go.
Let's see what you can cook.
There's 8 and 6.
Okay. I need to quickly look something up, because I have a question on how this works. Ow. Okay. Okay. So he succeeded on his saving throw, so he's going to take half. And he's going to take half again. A smart tactician like Adran might note, lightning doesn't seem terribly effective against this guy. More effective than acid, but not by a lot. So that's 7 points he takes. And the first damage he's taken all game so far, sir.
Yep.
26 to the Scarecrow, because he failed utterly. Watch that health bar.
Yes.
The nearest Yuanti to you takes 26.
Yes.
And the one holding the Heartstone artifact takes 26. And has to make a Constitution saving throw against massive damage. Eventually. Sooner or later. Gets a 13, fails, and let the body hit the floor.
I think I actually saw his skeletal structure light up in that shot.
Indeed you did. Shockingly, the giant beast managed to succeed on its saving throw, so it's going to take half. And notably is not pleased.
Hope he swings that giant tail around and knocks one of the Yuantis down.
This fellow is paralyzed. This one is shocked that its skeleton is not paralyzed. It's going to move up and attack.
Oh, was I able to make a move?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Yes, you cast lightning bolt. Go ahead with your move, sir.
Okay.
Bear in mind that movement, since you only cast a spell, will trigger an attack of opportunity if it leaves that guy's area.
Yeah.
But I would at least suggest not standing with your back against a cliff.
That's why I moved a little bit, still in close proximity.
Fair point.
I wanted to move away from the cliff.
Probably a wise idea. Alright. That 17 is going to hit, shockingly.
Still can't believe you put it on 17. What a lucky, stupid green alien thing.
And okay, has to make a wisdom saving throw. Eventually. Here it goes. Well, that's a success. It's not frightened of the Scarecrow. With a bellowing roar, the massive beast lumbers to its feet, spinning around, snapping the leads to the cage, and takes a swing at basically anything within sight. So that would kind of be the one nearest to you, sir.
This one right here?
So attacking this guy. Yes, that one. Gets an 11, which I'm going to count as a glancing blow, and there's an ugly snap as Yuanti's neck, spine, various ribs, other miscellaneous bones are pulverized. He only had a few hit points. Even with... Jeez. Yeah, he kind of dies.
That's quite a blow there.
Crunch, snap.
Snap, crackle, and pop. All part of this balanced breakfast.
Okay.
Yes.
Take an inspiration point. Alright. We are at the top of the round. We are 5 rounds into this fight, and who knows what is going on. Beyond a mess. So, we're up against an unexpectedly tough opponent.
Yeah.
Who has apparently subordinated several of the Yuanti, most of whom are now dead. And your old friends seem to be uncaring about fire damage. And this thing that you're fencing with doesn't care about acid.
I wonder what he truly cares about.
We will find out next week. Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adran, Thía, and Varin take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. Chasme, Chimera, Djinni, Efreeti, Giant Spider, Giant Vulture, Harpy, Vrock. Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.